Previously on Just Josh Gaming.
Okay, that's one. Oh, what? What? That is so unfair. Web bomb. What? I dodged it. I dodged it.
You've already done enough to ruin Osborn.
No! I dodged. That is so annoying. So I did a poll on my YouTube channel just over a week ago asking you guys what game you want to see me do a challenge video on next. Those games being Marvel Spider-Man's side missions, Marvel Spider-Man 2's main story, and Guardians of the Galaxy. And by an absolute landslide, Marvel Spider-Man 2 got the most votes. So, in this video today, I'm going to be attempting to beat the main story of Marvel Spider-Man 2 without getting hit once. Now, if you guys haven't seen my Marvel Spider-Man challenge video, I got hit a total of 85 times, which I was not happy about.
Damn!
But when going into Spider-Man 2, I wanted to have confidence and believe I was going to get a better score. However, for those who have played this game, you'll know that almost every single main mission on this game is very combat heavy, extremely chaotic, and just all-round more challenging than Spider-Man 1. So I wasn't feeling the most confident, to be honest, but that's the fun of it, right? Also, before we get into the video, I saw a couple of you guys on my YouTube post in the comments asking for Batman Arkham Origins challenge video, as well as a few people in the comments on some of my other videos. And trust me guys, I want to do that video just as much as you guys want to see it, but unfortunately I just don't have the equipment right now. But when I do have the equipment to be able to record that video, don't worry, I will 100% be doing that video. For those who also aren't aware of my challenge videos, the rules I've set for myself are that if I get hit at any point, I have to restart checkpoint, and I also am not allowing myself to get any upgrades that will help me in combat. The only upgrades I'm allowed to get are the ones that a game automatically gives you, and traversal upgrades, so web swinging and the web wings, just to make it more enjoyable to go from mission to mission. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first mission of the game is by far not just the best first mission of any superhero game, but in my personal opinion the best first mission to any game. That is probably a hot take, but that is just my opinion, just simply because of how action-packed and intense it is. So this mission, Sandman is causing chaos in Manhattan, so the Spider-Men have to stop him. And after swinging around for about 2 to 3 minutes, we got chucked straight into the fight with him. And despite not playing this game for over 6 months, I was confident I was going to get through this mission without getting hit, despite being a bit rusty. Oh yeah, I forgot. It kind of chucks us straight into the boss fight. Wow. The first interaction! The first interaction, and I already get hit. Well, yeah, I was completely wrong and just shocked that I let myself get hit by literally the first attack that came my way. But it didn't stop there, because after completing that first small encounter with Sandman, I got hit again. Are you serious? No, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm rusty. I am so rusty. I can't believe this. And despite only getting hit twice, this really wasn't a good start at all. However, I quickly got over the embarrassment after seeing one of my favourite moments in the game. Yes, have that. Oh, yep, triangle. Oh, I love this part. I know what's coming up. Oh, this part is so cool. I love this. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is amazing. It's not done yet. Oh, I get goosebumps every time I see that. That is such a cool thing of the game. All right, that wasn't part of the plan. Oh no! I was so flipping caught up with how cool that part is. Do I at least get to watch it again? Nope, no I don't. So I just got hit for basically no reason. Damn it! So once just continuing through this mission, I got hit another 2 times. Once being another small combat section with the Sandmen, and then the other while web gliding, and I just forgot you had to press circle to avoid these small volcanoes or whatever they are, which was pretty stupid thought from me, I can't lie. However, after being on 5 hits, which just wasn't great at all and not what I expected so early on in this challenge, I managed to beat Sandman. That is so cool.
We're good.
Finish him! L1 and circle, let's go. Boom! Break that sand apart. Let's go, what a mission. So after being Sandman, we then did a couple of small combat sections being thug crimes, to where I managed to not get hit. So I felt like I was officially warmed up after not playing the game for 6 months or so. And we also got a gadget being the upshot, which is one of 2 gadgets the game automatically gives you. And then after doing those thug crimes, we then had to do this small mission where there was this crystal in this room, and we had to destroy it to help Sandman, as these crystals are basically breaking his mind. But when fighting the Sandman minions, I got hit again. Oh, for God's sake! But after that, I didn't get hit for an hour or so, because for the next hour was just cutscenes and missions that didn't involve combat. But then I got to the next combat mission bit where Kraven and the Hunters are introduced, and despite feeling better in my opinion and doing better than I did on the first mission, I still got hit 7 times, and about 5 of them were just stupid hits like dodging a bullet shot, and it's still hitting me anyway. But I completed that mission, and then after that I did one more small combat encounter with the Hunters where I didn't get hit, and then it was on to the next mission where you could do pretty much all of this mission with stealth. So that was my plan, as the longer I could remain in stealth, the longer I would go without getting hit, so that was the plan. Okay, this is where I could get caught. I'm going to try not to. Oh, I hope I don't get caught here, but there are a lot of enemies around here. Okay, there's 1 there and 2 over here, so there's 3 on the floor, which probably means there's only 3 left. Right, I can take you out. That's 1. And then hopefully I'll be able to take these 2 out. Yep, perfect. A last guy with super kick. But, well, not really a super kick, that's more of a crotch shot to the face, to be honest.
Where to next?
Okay, that was a... Oh! What the hell? Wait! Does that count? I think that actually counts. I technically just got hit. That is horrible. Okay, well at least I've done it, but I'm now on 14 hits because of that. Wow. Okay, great. So after getting farted on and that counting as a hit, I just continued through the rest of the mission, and towards the end of that mission we ran into these robotic dogs, and I don't know about any of you, but for me these are one of the most annoying enemies in the game, so I was nervous that I was going to struggle on this next encounter, but I actually got through it without getting hit and completed the mission. And then after the mission I didn't get hit for a while until I got to the mission where you play as Miles, and you've got to save Black Cat from the Hunters, to where I only got hit once, which I'm pretty sure was from some kind of explosive. So at this point I was on 15 hits, which actually wasn't too bad considering I started the challenge really bad. So at this point I was fine with this number, and then I just went through the next 2 or 3 missions I'd say without getting hit once, and I was starting to feel pretty damn confident with this challenge. And then I got to the mission where you team up with Harry to try to save Tombstone, and in my opinion this mission and every single story mission onwards was just insanely good and just full of action. However, I only got hit twice on this mission, and both of them being from a rocket launcher which shouldn't have hit me in the first place, so I did feel quite unlucky. Nice. Alright, dodge. Wait, that actually... Oh, for God's sake. Alright, I'm gonna have to be wary of that RPG guy. What? No way! Oh, that is so unfortunate. However, I finished that mission on 17 hits and I still felt quite confident. And then we had to play as MJ. And instead of once being seen, you just lose like the last game, the Hunters will actually shoot you. And when doing this MJ section, I got seen and hit 5 times, with some of those hits happening like this. Oh, let's go.
Got the keys.
Oh, I just did it. No, MJ, get out of there! Damn it!
1 minute later.
Oh, I don't know what to do! Wait, how does... Oh, no! I should have just ran away! Why did MJ stay there after taking him out for like 10 years? Right. No! What the fanny is going on? I'm gonna get caught again. But MJ, move, you daft woman! Run! Run! Yes, let's go. Keep running. No! MJ, you red-headed flipping woman! What the hell? Why is she staying there fantasizing over a damn key? So yeah, I assume you guys can understand why I was reacting that way. However, just like I said, I got hit a total of 5 times on that MJ section, so I was on 22 hits. And then once completing that section as MJ, I then took control of Peter again, and we had another combat encounter to where I got hit 3 times. And then after the cutscene where Kraven pretty much killed Peter, Harry then accidentally gave the symbiote to Peter, and this is where Peter had the symbiote for a good chunk of this story. But once completing that mission, the next mission was where I really started to struggle and quickly realised that this challenge was just going to get harder and harder with every mission from this point on to the end of the story. And the pain starts where we have to go to this party that Kraven is running. And once the first combat encounter of this mission started, I got hit 4 times, which isn't a lot of hits. But in this moment, it felt like so much more just simply because how long it would take to get near the end only to get hit again. Then after that encounter, I then had to go to this graveyard where we would fight our first mini-boss. But what was frustrating is there was a bunch of hunters around as well shooting at me. And because of this, I got hit another 4 times. But those 2 encounters felt like nothing compared to what was coming up next, as the next encounter was going to see Harry at the place where both he and Peter work at, and Kraven tracked Spider-Man back to the place, so we had another very chaotic and hectic combat encounter. And the first half of it, I did very well as I only got hit once from another mini-boss. However, this last part was extremely difficult and I genuinely didn't think I was going to get through this part anytime soon.
Yep, great, more of them. Symbiote punch. I would give anything for a symbiote surge right now. I'm worried that this lightning's gonna hit me as well. Right, nice, you're gone. Dodge. Oh, wow. How was I supposed to avoid that then?
Structural collapse imminent.
How much left? Hurry up, Harry! Oh no, there's a fart bomb right there. There's a fart bomb. There's a fart bomb. Move out of the way of that. Yes. Oh my lord. Harry!
Harry! This place is coming down! We need to leave!
Harry, hurry up! No! Right at the very end, I'll put money on it.
Harry!
Huh,
This place is
nice.
coming down! We need to leave!
Come on, Harry.
It'll hold! I'm so close!
I gotta stay in the air, I think. There's a dog here as well. Oh yes, let's go. I've got it. Right, dodge, just make sure I do not get hit. Come on, please. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm finishing all of them. I'm really scared. I'm scared I'm just gonna get like nicked with something.
Give me a second!
How long is this? Okay, there's just 2 more left. Wait, how many more people are there? Is it just him? I'm gonna have to throw something at him. Yes, let's go! So I managed to complete that encounter and ending that mission on 37 hits. However, I wasn't lying when I said that the challenge was going to be much tougher from this point on till the end of the game, because I just continued through the story all the way up till just before the first Kraven boss fight, and in between that time I got hit a total of 33 times, which in total adds up to 70 at this point. And the main reason I got hit so many times is because I started to do boss fights, with the first one being the lizard, and I thought whilst doing this boss that the lizard was the hardest boss fight in the game, but as you'll see later, I was completely wrong. The hardest? I mean, now that I've said it, oh my god, I can't read what he's doing! And I got hit about 16 times in that boss fight, and pretty soon after that I also fought Martin Lee, aka Mr. Negative, and I also got hit 10 times in that boss fight. So 26 out of the 33 hits alone were from 2 boss fights. So as you could probably imagine, I was dreading the other boss fights in this challenge. However, after the boss fight of Martin Lee, Miles sacrificed himself to tell Lee to get Spider-Man to save him, and that's where this encounter just before the Kraven boss fight came about. But, oh, I didn't realise it was this back to back. That was close. Where is Miles? Let's go. I love this. I get goosebumps every time I do it, man. Every single time I do it. Oh, let's go. I'm getting goosebumps. I love this game. This game is so good. Symbiote punch. I'm starting to think I don't lose... Do I even lose health in this state? I'm starting to think I don't even lose health, you know. Okay, I'm not going in that fart bomb. I'm starting to think I don't lose health. Is that the last guy? Yes. Oh, I get goosebumps from that every single time. That is so good.
So right after taking out those hunters in devastating and epic fashion, I then fought Kraven, and there was 2 stages to this boss fight, and the first stage surprised me with how easy it was. Despite getting hit twice, I got through the first stage no problem, but the second stage was much harder as I got hit 6 times before beating Kraven. And I mostly found this second stage difficult just because he would spawn in those robotic dogs, so it was quite distracting. However, I got hit a total of 8 times on this boss fight, but right after defeating Kraven, as Miles, we had to face Peter straight away, as the symbiote at this point is just completely taken over his mind. So I had back-to-back boss fights, and although this boss fight is so cool and just epic, this was by far the hardest point of this whole challenge, trying to beat Peter without getting hit. And yeah, like I said, this was by far the hardest point of this whole challenge, as it caused some serious rage on my part. Alright, here we go. I am not looking forward to this. Yep, that's not a good start. That is not a good start one bit.
You're in the way, Miles!
I'm not expecting this to be easy one bit. Perfect.
By strangling him? That's not
Look at all this symbiote. It's so cool.
You're the one running away from your problems!
Oh no. Okay, how was I supposed to expect that? I'm sorry. I was not supposed to expect that one bit. See, I can't read that! It's too quick and I can't read it. This is exactly why this game is going to be my worst score yet. My worst score yet. I can't do it.
You almost killed him, man! What are you doing?
I can't even get past the first bit. I can't even get past like the first 5 seconds. How am I going to get through the whole boss fight without getting hit? And one hit away.
What are you doing?
I can't do this, man! I can't do it! I'm actually on 85 hits. I can't do this. I can't do it. I'm sorry. This feels impossible. I'm scared. Stay away. Stay away. See, I can't read it. I'm sorry. I can't read it. Sometimes he does it on the second hit. Sometimes he does it on the flipping 4th hit. Sometimes the second. Sometimes the first. I can't read it. I can't read it one bit. So after getting hit so many times and Peter doing that undodgeable attack at random points, I knew I was going to have to try to parry all his attacks. And even though I wasn't confident enough to parry all his attacks, I was managing to do it, and I was getting closer and closer to beating the first stage, but I just kept panicking and making stupid mistakes. Come on, please, first stage, I need a checkpoint. I need a check. No! Why did I press circle? Why did I press circle? No! Oh, I just panicked! However, I finally managed to beat the first stage, and then the second stage was so much easier, but because I was getting hit so many times on the first stage of this boss fight, I was on 99 hits going into the second stage, and I really didn't want that 100 hit mark, and I wasn't happy that I was getting closer and closer to this number. Alright, I've decided I'm just gonna have to try and just block him.
Why are you doing?
And I have officially hit 100 hits. 100! I have officially hit triple digits on a challenge video. And most of it is because of this damn boss fight. However, after that horrible moment of hitting triple digits for the first time on these challenge videos, I managed to beat the second stage by only getting hit 3 times. And then it was the last stage, and Peter was combining both moves from the first and second stage into this final one. So once again, I kept getting hit. And at this point, I was quite mentally drained and just had no energy to react, so I just tried to concentrate as much as I could, and despite getting hit still, I was on 116 hits before finally beating this boss, and I was so relieved that I finally did it. Reverse flux. Please be it! Yes! 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 Come on! Finally! After 41 hits later, on this damn boss fight, I've done it. Wow, that was a nightmare. So yeah, as you heard me just say, I got hit a total of 41 times alone from just that one boss fight, which is actually 5 less hits from my Batman Arkham City challenge video that I did. So that just explains how hard this boss fight was. However, after finishing it, the next mission was where we played as Venom, and this is hands down one of the best, if not the best mission in the game. However, I was very nervous about this mission because I thought it would be extremely difficult to avoid all the bullets the soldiers are firing at you, but this turned out to be one of the easiest missions of this challenge, as I only got hit once, and that was at the very end of the mission when I fought Kraven. However, after that boss fight, we then played as Peter again to where we ran into a new enemy type, being these symbiote soldiers or whatever they are. And these enemies take so much more damage before actually getting knocked out, and they are much more quicker and stronger than normal enemies. So I struggled so much on nearly all these encounters with these symbiotes. Even though I had some encounters with them where I didn't get hit, I had loads of encounters where I did and I was struggling. However, nothing compares to the second to last mission where we had to find Harry/Venom, and before we confront him, I had to fight a swarm of these symbiotes. Even though at this point we had our second gadget the game gives us, being the concussion blast, and we also had new abilities for Peter. And from being on 117 hits after the Kraven boss fight, I got hit a total of 34 times. So I was on a total of 151 hits when being on this section. And because I had no upgrades, this section was so hard and I was so mentally drained at this point, I just wanted to get this challenge done. But on this section, it wasn't going to be that easy. Oh no, I'm so lost. I can't believe this. Please. Please. What? But this is pissing me off because it's going dark. It keeps going dark and I can't see what's going on.
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
I'm done. I'm so done. I am so done. I'm sick of this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do. I really don't. Oh, that might have been a waste. I can't see. Yes! Yes! Finally! I need a breather. So with that final part being out of the way and done, it was on to the final mission of the game. And the mission starts off where you play as MJ, and this was actually quite fun, considering most of the time you play as MJ in both games, it's not the most enjoyable. However, we had this ability where we could shoot the symbiote, so this was actually quite fun. Then towards the end of this MJ section, we had to deal with one of the big symbiote monsters, and I thought this was going to be extremely hard, but this turned out to be extremely easy. As not just the big symbiote, but the whole of this MJ encounter, I didn't get hit once, which was amazing. And then it was time to fight Venom. And just like the other boss fights, I didn't remember his patterns. However, the first stage of this boss fight, I didn't get hit once, which I was very surprised about, considering I couldn't really remember his patterns. However, the second stage wasn't that simple, as there are points where Venom spawns in these symbiotes, and you have to take these symbiotes out to build up your abilities to hit Venom with them to take out his shield. And this was extremely difficult, as I would have symbiotes and Venom attacking me at the same time. And whenever I would manage to take out Venom's shield, I would then get hit by something stupid as I would panic. However, I completed that second stage by getting hit 10 times. So I was on 175 hits going into the third stage. And this is where you play as Miles, and this stage was easier than the second, but I still got hit 4 times. However, when completing the third stage, a part of me thought and had hoped that was the end of the boss fight and the challenge. But on the screen boss fight, I got so excited because I thought I had defeated the final stage, and then unexpectedly there was another stage, and that really messed with me as I thought that was the end. So because of that moment, I didn't want to get my hopes up thinking this was the end of the boss fight, and yeah, there was one more stage to do before this was over, and I was dreading this final stage, but I was just hoping that I wouldn't get hit loads of times. Never mind, there's more. I got duped again! I got duped just like the Scream fight. I got duped. Oh no, I got duped. I could still get hit 200 times. Oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Crap! Oh my god, I'm on 180 hits. I got duped so hard again. Just like the Scream boss fight. Just like the Scream boss fight.
You're not doing this for Pete. This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the psycho alien on.
Have that. Have that. Oh, we're not even halfway yet. Do you know how flipping depressing this is? He's not even halfway done! No, no! Oh, no! No! Dodge! 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 Are we in the air for the rest of it? I kinda hope so, I won't lie. I kinda hope so.
Okay. Please, I am so close. All right, reverse flux.
Come on, man. We can fight this thing
Stay on the floor, stay on the floor.
together. End this.
Okay, please. Please don't get hit now. Come on. Let's just stay here, Josh. Don't rush anything. Don't rush anything. Please, this should be it. That should be it. Yes! Yes! That is 100% it. That has to 100% be the fight. And the end of this challenge, the end of this game, on 183 hits. Good news, it's under 200. Bad news, it's 183 goddamn stupid hits, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible, but this has to be the end of the game. I think it is. Wow. So yeah, after having to do a few more very small button inputs, I did finish the story, which means the challenge was completed. And I finished the main story on 183 hits, which is just wow. I don't really know what to say, to be honest, just wow. I really didn't expect this challenge to be as hard as it was. Like, don't get me wrong, I went into this fully knowing I was probably going to get a worse score than I did on my Marvel Spider-Man 1 video, as this game's story missions are just very intense and almost all of them are very combat heavy and just chaos. However, I didn't expect to struggle and just get so annoyed and just mentally drained, because there were genuinely points where I thought I just wasn't going to get through this challenge. However, the hardest part of this whole challenge was by far, without question, the Peter Parker boss fight, as I got hit 41 times alone from just that one boss fight. And that was by far the hardest part of not just this challenge, but all of the challenge videos I've done in the past. Overall, I really enjoy this game and think the game is absolutely incredible, and despite the challenge I gave myself, it was good to go back and just play and enjoy the story again, but this was by far the hardest challenge video I've done. I've still got all the side missions to do, which I'm going to do as a separate video, so if you guys want to see that, make sure you drop a like, as that will tell me that you guys want to see that video very quickly. And yeah, I'm going to leave the video there, so if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss future videos. And take care, see you guys later.